It's BubbaTrading.com. Lots of new listeners, new viewers that are maybe seeing you for the first time, hearing you for the first time, Todd. Want to make sure they like what they hear. They can get in touch with you. BubbaTrading.com. All right, limit up in cattle, limit up in feeder cattle yesterday. You know, you talked about that in the grain. You don't like to see these big swings for a lot of reasons here. So what do you think about the yesterday and the follow-through that we are or aren't seeing today?
Well, first I got to remind them XM147 so they can listen to me. But anyway, yeah, I think cattle looks pretty good here. I would be in October fats now, October live. I think 112 might hold us in a little bit. The nice move we got up yesterday was not totally unexpected. You know, it was funny. I was in Kansas on Thursday, and I was at breakfast at 5 in the morning talking to a group, and I was saying, hey, you know, I'd love to see a big down move so we can buy them, but I really want to buy cattle here because I think this is a great spot. And, of course, it turned out to rally and then rally again. As long as we can hold up here today, which we're holding up very nicely, but I think 112 in live cattle could cause just a little bit of selling pressure, which is okay. I think you want to look for a spot to buy. I'd look to be a buyer at, 111, 110 and a half, somewhere around there on a dip back down, which would be fine with me because, again, I want to see this hold here and kind of consolidate. Feeders, very similar action. Now I'm looking at August feeders. I think, right around here, a little bit lower, 140-ish. I think you can look to step. And again, we're back to the original levels that we were watching. And again, I think that we've made the lows here. You can get this panic, and we saw it last week, a quick panic spike down, but immediately recovered. And we're going to see, again, news that we'll have that's been adverse will start to turn around, and all of a sudden it'll be good news for the markets. I think that's what we're going to see. So I want to look to be a buyer. I don't want to be aggressive at the top, so I want to watch the levels. But overall, I'm very bullish in the cattle space, and hogs continue to prove me right, unfortunately, and they look like they're headed lower. They can't seem to get any reason to go up, and of course, with the low price of beef, that does make sense, because if you compare the range, I'd rather buy beef than hogs right now, but overall, I think you're going to see that these will find their level, and then those will start to move up as well, but I think they have a little bit more room to go on the downside. On
the hog trade, yeah, we're down 73 points now, and back below 75 on that August contract, and closing in on 63 in October. So you say there's more down work to do here maybe in hogs?
I think especially in August, which is coming off in a couple of weeks, yeah. I think that 73 would be what I'd be looking for, or 72. And I know one of your experts said 71.50, which makes sense. That's a good spot technically to look for. I think December might have already reached its level, and I think October may be there as well. But I think up here in the front, in the delivery month, I think we're going to see a little bit more pressure.
All right. Todd, thanks for your time as always. We look forward to our next visit with you, and maybe even tomorrow.
Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.
You too. Todd Horwitz loves RFD-TV and Rural Radio, and we love him too. And he'll be with us many, many times here as a regular contributor on Market Day Report. Looks back to again, those